Welcome to my gardens again. It is July 10th and it is hot here in New Jersey and no rain. We haven't had rain in months at this point. It just stunted blooms. Deer are getting me. Just trying to keep stuff alive at this point, you know, for next year. And for some of the stuff that'll bloom in the fall. But I wanted to show everyone, here's a good trick, because overhead watering when it's this hot, you risk a lot of things. One, it evaporates so fast. And you risk burning the leaves. So I've had one of these for years. So I have a root soaker, which is a long stick with holes on the end of it. It's a metal shaft. You hook your hose up to it, turn it on, and there's 3 holes at the bottom. So basically, you find a plant like this. This is one of my sneeze weeds, who's not happy because of the heat, and shove it down, and there's marks on there. You can see, 24 inches. I try to get them down, 6 to 12 inches for the smaller ones. You just shut off. I turn it on about halfway so it doesn't start shooting out, and you can see the water's pouring out because the ground's so dry. But then what I do is I try to get it down a little bit deeper, and I just let it sit there. I'll soak them for about a minute or two because it's a lot of water. A plant like that's not happy, I'll stick it on the other side too, just to make sure I get it around. But it's time consuming. I'm only doing plants that are stressed out, like some of my Baby Joe pie weeds. Just not happy. It's just a sin. Just no rain. All my daisies are need to be deadheaded. My Asiatic lilies, I don't even think they're gonna bloom. It is what it is. So and then I'll shut this off, pick it up, stick it on the other side, turn it on for halfway, a little bit, just make sure. Sometimes I stand on the old hole because it comes shooting out, but when it's this dry, the ground just doesn't want to soak it up, so it just starts running off. So that's why I leave it there for a while. It'll run into my other plants, but yeah, I only go around to do in stress plants at this point. Everything else is, most of my stuff is native to New Jersey. It's used to, this type of weather, but I am losing a rhododendron over there. I've been watering it, just doesn't like it. But yeah, it's a root soaker. It's a good tool to have. You can see all the water's finally sucking into the ground. But it's a great tool to have because then you're watering what part of the plant needs to get watered instead of just wasting it on putting sprinklers or and doing irrigation in my gardens would be a trick. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I may do some irrigation at some point, especially if we keep getting summers like this. But yeah, some of my lilies are gonna bloom. But yeah, it's hot. It's 96 here today, and hopefully it's gonna rain. Yeah, I gotta get these two. Right, the turtle heads don't like this heat as well. I got 2 of them. I gotta get the root sucker on. So, but yeah, I just want to show you the root sucker. It's a cool tool. Thanks for watching.